Welcome back to Water Polo Wednesday with Wes and Clay. He's Wes,
He's Clay.
and we're back. So we don't know what season this is because we did the men's season, our second men's season this last fall, and now we're going to be kicking off the spring. Which is it a within the second season? Is it a fourth season? We're calling it season 2 spring edition. Ladies
Spring
and
edition.
gentlemen. So welcome back.
Love it.
Season 2, Spring Edition kickoff. Wesley has been very busy. No surprise. And we have some things to talk about here. We've got National League is certainly top of mind as we're kicking it off. And some new we had some amazing conversations with coaches of a lot of collegiate programs over this last season, especially, and we'd love to keep that theme going. But Wes, I'll let you break the concept.
Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of movement this spring in terms of, I think, both player and coaches, and some things that aren't yet finalized that we're hearing, but we're really excited about some of the things that are going on. So we're going to try and bring you as much of the news as we possibly can every week. We'll of course be covering a bit of National League to the best of our ability. I'm also going to be hitting the road. So I'll be hitting the road and I'll be interviewing coaches and program administrators across the Western United States to the best of my ability. Now, mind you, I won't be able to get everywhere, but we do have trips lined up to Utah, Colorado, a couple of different places in Colorado, which we're very excited about. Northern California, Southern California, different parts of Southern California. And so we're going to interview just as many of these youth coaches as we can and just try to understand how things are going and give them a little love. We don't usually cover youth, but we felt like this would be a really good opportunity to shine some light on some programs from around the country that may otherwise not get a ton of light. I know California is like the spotlight, but getting out to Utah, we're excited about. Getting out to Colorado, we're excited about. We're going to be there a few days. It's going to be a good time. We're going to do everything we can to, again, just try to build momentum around the sport and bring as much insight and information to everybody and shine some light on maybe some areas that aren't getting a lot of love because we want to spread the love.
Love it. And what a platform to do it on, There's all kinds of like little pops of interviews here and there that different platforms provide, but this is a really exciting opportunity. We thought about going on the road, talking to different programs in the past, so it's finally coming to fruition. Very exciting.
Well, we have, right? We went to New York, we did Fordham, we've been to Pacific, we've been to we've been to a lot of different programs, but we are going to focus on the youth a little bit more this spring, simply because I think there's an opportunity there just to shine some light and help grow the sport at the youth level. Obviously, our main focus in the fall is collegiate water polo and men's water polo. We'll also talk a little bit about our national team as things heat up for World Cup qualifiers in April and finals in July. So a lot of things to talk about. We're going to do the best we can with it, as we always do. But we're excited to bring some of this stuff to you and, again, shine some light on some programs and people that maybe don't get their due, if you will.
Love it. Exciting. Yeah. What else?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to National League, Clay. It is coming up quick. It is, what do we say here? About 3.5 weeks away.
Yeah.
And it's
a little less.
It's going on a little less. So first weekend will be February 7th. The schedule has not yet been confirmed. So first weekend will be February 6th, 7th, and 8th. Schedule has not yet been confirmed, but the groups have been. And so we are able to share that with you, which is exciting. Give me a second here. Got it ready.
We have the teams and we have the overall, like, the weekend schedule, but not the game schedule within the weekends, nor the pools yet, to my understanding.
Right. We don't know the locations or anything to that degree. So in Southern California, there's a red conference and a blue conference. In the red conference, Anteater, Fight On, LA Athletic Club, LMU, South County, Sunset, and USA Youth. South County new to the league this year. That one run by... Welcome, Christian Macias. We love to see it. Been a longtime friend and fan of Christian Macias. He ran Power Aquatics prior. He sent me a message. He sent us a message today that he's finally done putting his team together. He's got a couple of weeks until National League starts. Really looking forward to what they bring out. On the other side of it, the Blue Conference, Channel Islands, Long Beach U, Mission, which will turn into UCLA later in the season, New York Athletic Club, Riptide, Riverside, and USAB. So some notable differences here from last year. First off, the omission of Channel Cats. We're going to miss those guys. They really provided a lot of spark and loved the media that they were doing, and got to know a lot of those guys. Like, those guys fought hard. Those guys played hard. And
Yep.
I really enjoyed watching them play. So it's a shame. It's a bummer. It hurts our sport when teams like that don't continue. We need more men's programs, to be quite frank with you. We'll get into this is philosophical, but we can get into that a bit later. The USA youth team is going to be a compilation of mostly 08s and 07s and 08s. So it'll be mostly 07s and 08s. The USA B team will be all 08s. So that'll be the team that's going to 18 Worlds, 18U Worlds, which would be, is that junior? Youth Worlds. I always get youth and junior confused. Youth Worlds, which is 18U this summer. Not sure of the location of that, but the USAB team, similar to last year's USA team, which was like the U20 World Championship squad or tryouts, basically, for them. A good opportunity for them, and that's really what this league is for. That's what they've told us. The league is for the USA teams to get better, which I'm a big believer that last year it really did help that team go all the way on to win a silver medal against Spain and take second, first time ever in the championship game. I have a hard time seeing that team and their first weekend making the finals like that. So was really proud of that team, and the league served its purpose to help them. A couple of key matchups you're going to want to watch here. On the Red Conference, I think LA Athletic Club Fight On will be a good matchup. LA Athletic Club South County will be a good matchup. LMU Sunset, that's kind of the LMU UCSD, a good matchup in there. Anteater will be interesting. But I think Fight On, LA, South County will be fighting for those top three spots. I'm really excited to see the rosters as they come out, and who's playing for who. It'll be exciting. In the Blue Conference, Mission and New York Athletic Club, it's similar to last year, though Mission wasn't in the New York Athletic Club division. They did face off in semifinals last year, so this will be kind of a repeat for them. But it's going to be a very competitive division, both the Red Conference and Blue Conference. So excited to see that. And then, of course, new this year, the NorCal men's. There's no color associated with it because it's just one division here. Olympic Club, Stanford, Golden Bear, Spartan, Santa Clara, Big Valley, and Davis. We do know that NorCal will only have 2 weekends of play. That is at least what we've been told thus far. Schedule is not finalized, but it'll be very interesting to see kind of how that rolls out. Big Valley Water Polo is UOP. They'll be playing as a club all season. Not all these teams will be in finals. Some of it has to do with the fact that some of these schools have finals on final weekend. Some of these schools don't have the play dates if they're playing as a university or potentially funding to get down to Southern California. So there will be some of these teams that make it down, but not all of them. And not all of the teams in Southern California will play in finals, I'm sure. So it'll be interesting to see how it shakes out. We don't have a location yet for finals, but we do have dates. May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd will be the finals weekend. So that is locked in. And of course, February 6th, 7th, and 8th will be the first weekend. So it's going to be very exciting. This should be a very competitive league. These teams are going to bring it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, Clay, any comments here?
Yeah, it's just more new territory, right? Last year was the first ever National League that included college teams, if I'm not mistaken. That was the big kickoff.
And because the rules changed, right?
Right, the rules changed, which allowed that to happen. And now we have the first ever NorCal division, which I'm sure some of these teams are happy about, that they don't have to continually travel, take a flight down to Orange County. But, there's also some good schools to compete with down here. So there's a trade-off. But there's no slouches here. For those of you who, just to be certain, Golden Bear is Cal. Spartans will be San Jose State. So it's great to see these colleges in action. And
they're clubs, so it won't just be Cal players. There will be other players, right? Yeah.
So they're clubs. When I say the core, is that fair to say? The core of these teams are going to be players who compete at Cal, who compete at San Jose State. Interested in seeing how this all pans out and how this will funnel to a finals weekend. So there's going to be 2 weekends of conference play within conferences, and then 2 weekends of non-conference play where there's crossover. And
for
then
Southern California.
Weekend. Yeah, for Southern California only. And then there's a finals weekend. So for the SoCal teams, it's 5 weekends. of games like it was last year. And then the NorCal, we're talking about just having a couple weekends, it sounds like. And then that would determine seeding for finals if they're making the finals.
Yeah. Yeah. And so if you win your conference, you're guaranteed a top 3 seed. Any crossover play would help dictate if you're 1, 2, or 3 type of thing. And then you try to set it up so you don't play a team from your division in quarterfinals and then let the chips fall where they may from there. So we'll see how it all shakes out.
Yeah.
But it'll be competitive. I think it'll be a really good year.
Yeah.
Excited about these groups. As LA, I'm excited that we don't have to play Mission and USC in the same group, in the same conference, but like we did last year.
Yeah.
So
I think LAC might be playing Fight On that Saturday evening, February 7th, as the game of the
schedules.
weekend. Is that confirmed?
Yeah.
Like,
that's not confirmed.
Not confirmed.
Yeah, that's not confirmed. Yeah. I mean, obviously LA is going to have to play them at some point. Yeah, the schedule's not done yet. So, but we're excited to just bring you these groups, and when the schedule is available, we'll certainly release it for you guys. A couple of things, or anything else, Clay? Any other commentary here before we jump?
Yeah, there is an Instagram account. If y'all aren't following it
That's
yet,
right.
I gotta make sure I got this down right. It is on Instagram, USNL, so U.S. National League, USNL Water Polo is the unofficial account for the National League. So if you want to follow that for updates and highlights, great place to go.
All the media will be coming through there and through Water Polo Wednesday. Excited to be able to bring this stuff to you. And of course, follow the Instagram. The games will all be streamed on Overnight, so excited about that.
Great.
I know Kevin's excited about it at Overnight. That'll be cool. It'll be a lot of fun. Moving forward now, as some of you may have seen, there was a Olympian clinic series that LA Athletic Club hosted for Chase Dodd, Ryder Dodd, and Adrian Weinberg. Well, we've continued with that, and I think it's important to call this out. We are big fans of the Olympians in this country, and we understand the dedication and sacrifice that it takes to become an Olympian. They don't get the same luxurious opportunities that we do to get a job, to make a lot of money, to have a career and these types of things. They have to put all of that on hold. And so what we at LA Athletic Club have done is we've helped set up these Olympian clinic series for these guys. We did an amazing one at La Cañada. Big shout out to Armand over at Devil's Gate there for hosting that. That was really, really cool. And there was, I think, 115, 120 kids at that one. It was huge. Yep. We try to keep it as affordable as possible, but all of the proceeds, so after the pool expenses, right, so renting the facility and janitorial and all that, overhead. All of the proceeds, after overhead, all of the proceeds go to the Olympians. The LA Athletic Club, myself, Clayton, we take $0, 0 cents. All of this goes to the Olympians. So we want to continue to promote this. We are doing a 2-day camp up in Northern California. 2 opportunities here. So if you're on the peninsula, the camp will be at Los Altos High School, NorCal Water Polo hosting that one. If you're in the East Bay, Las Lomas High School, 680 Drivers hosting that one. Ryder and Chase Dodd will be there. There'll be a handful of other collegiate athletes helping out coaching from San Jose State, potentially Cal, potentially Pacific or Stanford. There'll be quite a few that are there. So it's a great opportunity. It's $250 a person. We're limiting it to 60 spots per session. And I can tell you right now, almost half of those spots have been sold for every single clinic. Okay. And so look, this is an opportunity. Get to know Ryder, see his bronze medal, see Chase's bronze medal. You have the opportunity to buy their suits. Again, proceeds go to these guys. We don't take anything because we really understand what this means to these guys, and it gives them a unique opportunity to finally make a little bit of money and just get out there. So if you want to support the Olympians, head over to LA Athletic Club, lacwaterpolo.com, go to the Olympian Clinic, go to clinics, it'll see 2026 Olympian Clinic, and that'll be there for you. The other opportunity is coaching with Adrian. If any of you would like elite virtual goalie coaching with Olympic bronze medalist Adrian Weinberg, who was locked down, by the way, this last weekend against Australia. Still so good. He does virtual coaching and kind of works with you while he's still playing in Greece. And so he makes time for you in his busy schedule, and does one-on-ones and that kind of thing for you. So you can sign up. All you have to do is register with him. And again, submit. This goes straight to him. I don't see it, but it goes straight to Adrian, and he'll be in touch with you about fees and frequency and all that good stuff. Great dude, has done a lot of great things for a lot of people. Again, we're big fans of our Olympic program and our Olympians, and just trying to support them. So we'll go back to the clinic. There's a clinic in Northern California. Dates are March 14th and 15th, right? Saturday and Sunday. Los Altos in the evening, of both days, and Las Lomas in the morning of both days. 12U, 14U on Saturdays, 16U, 18U on Sunday. So be sure to check it out. Love to have anybody who's interested sign up and support the Olympians. Once again, all the proceeds go to them.
Yeah, I'll also point out on that same page, if you're going to just go to laacwaterpolo.com, and you'll see the menu bar there. You'll see the tab for clinics. And that first option there is also to sign up for clinic notices. So, we'll mention stuff here on Water Polo Wednesday. We'll post stuff on Instagram, but sometimes you don't always see that or hear that. If you want to get an email directly to you about stuff coming up before it gets sold out, fill that out, and we'll be sure to put you on our mailing list for that so that you are in the know about what's going on.
Yeah. So looking forward to that up in Northern California. I'll do my best to get out to as many of those as I can. But it's going to be an exciting time. Great opportunity for kids to meet Ryder and Chase, two of the hardest working Olympians and players in the NC2A today, and two of the nicest guys. Been very lucky to spend as much time with them as we have, and just feel a lot of gratitude. Feel very fortunate. So that's that. All right, Clay. Well, that's kind of all we have as we kick this thing off. Any commentary from you?
I think nothing besides, if you want to see some great artwork, you can head over to the UCLA Men's Water Polo Instagram page. There's an excellent draw art off between Chase and Ryder, trying to draw the UCLA Bruin Bear from memory. Good content.
Yeah. As always, bringing you the latest and greatest. Thank you, Clayton.
You're welcome. Anytime.
That's it for us here tonight. We want to thank you to all of our fans, all the people who continue to support us. We're very excited about this. If you need anything or you have commentary, please feel free to send it in. But if not, we'll see you soon. And good luck to all the teams in National League this season. Good night, everybody.